He's dreaming. I don't ever see parking going away. But we can really start to affect what's happening at Apple. Alan was shocked. I knew about all this, and we drove by it, and it was just continuous. How long did we drive? 5 minutes, and it was all...
Well, we were going a half mile an hour.
And it was pretty...
Turnpike, it's great compared to what you had.
Yeah. Alan was in shock. He had no idea that that wonderful image that we all see of the new Apple building, the spaceship, I call it, the big round building, is literally surrounded by parking for 10,000 employees. Yes. It's almost surrounding the building. It's only on the freeway side, because I saw other drawings, but I won't divulge that. According to them, it's only on one side. I saw other drawings. But anyway, maybe that's just phase one, but I don't want to scare you. It's interesting because it's not just that site. How are all those cars getting there? And what roads are those cars going to be traveling? And then how many people are going to want to not have to do that, and then therefore are going to be looking for a closer place to live? And that became a very interesting conversation in an opportunity I had to look at the surrounding neighborhood around the new Apple complex and what might happen to some of those close communities that are there right now. So there's a huge impact that's well beyond whether we automate the car or not. And does the automated car fix any of this? I don't necessarily believe it will 100%, but if we start sharing the car. But now here's the interesting fact you don't know, is the gentleman, the architect, Sir Norman Foster, who designed the Apple complex, actually designed Masdar City in Abu Dhabi, which is completely reliant on public transportation. And he is absolutely aware of the latest, most innovative technology to move people and to bring people around and help with these issues. So that, for me, was the most impactful thing, that here was a person who knows about things that Alan started talking about and that I was going to show you and I'll tell you about, that currently exists, that function, that are being built. We've got a big conference going on right now called Masdar City up at Mountain View, up at the Mountain View Theater. What is it called? The Mountain View Center for Performing Arts. Thank you. And everybody's there. The people that build this technology, the people that work with these new mobility systems, they're all there and explaining, these systems. And they're not that expensive. And they're like elevators. And so Sir Norman Foster knows this. And he's already built something in another country that uses it. And what I like to say is, why is everybody else doing this? Why is South Korea doing it? Why is it happening in England? Why? We just learned of a project, where was it? Not Philippines, but Singapore, Mexico. What is going on here in our country right now? This stuff is there. It's been around. It functions. It works. And it is really cool stuff. So Morgantown, West Virginia. Has anybody heard of Morgantown, West Virginia? Anybody? Got one taker up on the front here? Alan showed you a picture really quickly. So we were the cutting edge. In 1972, we built the first automated transit network in the world. It is still functioning today at Morgantown, West Virginia. It is being completely restored and renovated because of its efficiency, safety record, ability to move people, and because everybody loves it. And so the question becomes, here you all sit, and this is for me, I'm in Southern Illinois. I'm 6 hours south by train from Chicago. I'm in the middle of farm country. We don't have traffic problems. We don't have parking garages. I'm serious. I mean, I only drive, 3 minutes to get to work from my house every day with no traffic. So the challenge for me becomes why are we where we are now? What's holding us back? We're the ones that did it. We're the ones that, we're completely upgrading it at Morgantown. We know it works. We know it's reliable. And everybody else in the world is starting to do it for their mobility systems. So it's about mobility, and it's about providing some amazing mobility for people. So not only can you share the ride, not only can you share the road, share the ride, but if you've seen the cool stuff that has come from Google, I'm sorry, it's cool, Alan. You can be blind and now be in a car. I'm sorry, there's something kind of great about that part of it.
The most important thing is you can be old, which is really important for me. I mean, and also the very young. And again, people use the elevator analogy is the perfect one.